28-year plea deal.
Yeah. 28 years.
Have you ever met Suge?
One time, I've seen him at parties.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna front. I was like, oh, they go Suge Knight. I thought he was gonna take my masters. I don't even have any. You got some publishing? No, I ain't got shit.
Give me that Soul Train money.
Yeah, let me get that. Let me get them jokes. You know the joke you talk about your daddy? That's mine. You can have it. You Nigerian, man. I've seen him at parties when I was in LA. I'd see him at a few parties. Never talked to him. He was intimidating. I ain't gonna because of his reputation. He wasn't a small dude either.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", 6'4".
And he would have that cigar. Yep. I'd see him with his crew, and I'd be like, "Oh, there goes Suge Knight." Yeah. I remember one dude said, "This shit made me laugh." His white dude goes, "Man, you know Suge? You know a guy named Suge? Suge Knight?" I was like, "It's Suge." Oh, my fault. It's just Suge. He's like, "Suge is here." I was like, "Who's Suge?" Suge Knight. I've seen him one time. I was at a traffic light because I was bi-coastal in LA for 7 years, and I was on a light, and Suge Knight pulled up right next to me. God damn! I was like, "Hurry up and change light!" Yeah, he intimidated me. I ain't front.
Yeah, Suge Knight was the boogeyman of hip hop.
He was
for decades.
After you heard, especially with the Vanilla Ice story, hanging him by his ankles and just all the shit that I heard.
Because it's interesting. After he got convicted, or after he accepted his plea deal, his son, Suge Knight Jr.
There's a Suge Knight Jr. There's a part 2?
There's a part 2.
God
And
damn.
he went on, we did an article where he's basically saying how unfair it was, the way his dad was being treated, and how the system is stacked against him. And I remember someone replied to the tweet and said, "You do know your father made motherfuckers drink piss, right?"
What?
Yeah, Suge made people drink piss.
No.
Yeah.
Pee-pee?
Yeah.
I'd have drank that shit. I'd have been like, looks like beer.
He peed on a girl back in the day.
You ever peed on somebody?
I'll be honest. At one point, I had a girl that was into that. So she asked me to pee on her.
You're a freak, Vlad.
And I did it, but I didn't really see the point of it. So I never really did it again. She seemed to enjoy it, though. Me, not so much. I didn't really see the point. I didn't see any sort of...
Like, what did you do after you peed on her? Like,
I had a sandwich.
You lay down?
Maybe had a soda. I don't know. Something like that. And according to Ja, security ran in and started tasing him.
And in this club security, when they came, I was already out the back door.
Right. And then from what I heard, was that Suge actually pressed charges against Ja.
No. Suge did more than press charges.
He sued.
He did more than sue.
What did he do?
He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
He told.
I'm just saying. He did what everybody mad at 6ix9ine about.
And from what Ja told me, that he actually had to pay Suge off a significant amount of money
to drop the charges.
To drop the charges.
I had to pay Suge off to drop the charges for Ja.
Mm.
Welcome. State your credentials for succeeding senior scorer.
big-time props, admiration for him since day one. And to give us some old-school props, I'd like to you join me. You know, the love has always been one to give my props for our nation.
Cuz anytime you got a bunch of niggas in the game that's doing what's right, and you got a few niggas that can't get their shit right, they hate. So there's a lot of hate going on right now, but it's gonna be alright. This is a Quincy Jones situation, cuz niggas should respect Quincy enough to not trip on it like that. This is a Quincy Jones situation, cuz niggas is disrespecting cuz ain't got no respect for the game in general, cuz. You need to kick them bitch ass niggas out that trip. Dre jump up like pop, pop, pop. I'm like, they didn't rush my nigga, cuz. And I see this punk nigga back here laughing. Sitting back here bouncing and laughing while Dre squabbling and Dre security rushing. And it's like 4 fights break out right here, one over here, one over here. Then the nigga get
Oh, somebody got stabbed up
yeah,
in
nigga walk
there?
out that motherfucker like this. And they rushing back into the little curtain. Knock it. No, Quincy wasn't nervous. They rushed him up. He like, what happened? You know what happened?
Oh, he didn't.
I'm like, do you know who here?
He didn't come. Why do they let him come?
Y'all did. That's the vibe fault.
All right, everybody, we're back. My next guest is a comedian and a regular on the Howard Stern Show on Sirius Satellite Radio. His book, Too Fat to Fish, is in stores now. Please welcome Artie Lang.
Our first guest hasn't been on the program for a long time. We have some catching up to do with our first guest. A very funny man, and you can listen to the guy as a new sports radio program entitled The Nick and Artie Show.
Oh, yes.
Nick and Artie Show. And you can hear it at nickandartie.com. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Artie of Nick and Artie, Artie Lang. Artie, come on out.
I got my own shower, and then I got, okay, Quincy Jones had this, I guess. His daughter Rashida is the sweetest person.
Oh, my God,
ever.
and fucking...
I used my way onto a private jet. He was the Sinatra generation, Quincy, right?
Yeah.
So I was, because I had to go to rehab the first fucking year, because I owed that. Quincy wouldn't let me get fired. He goes, man, he goes, you a funny cat, man. He goes, Miles Davis had a problem. Like, Miles Davis.
I love that.
City guy. And he goes, beat the Pierre tomorrow fucking noon. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, how you getting to LA tomorrow? I'm like, I'm flying in a plane. He goes, fuck that, man. Cancel that shit. I'll pay for the ticket. We got the wings. The wings. Wings attached to the wings.
Yeah.
And it's me, Quincy Jones, his other daughter, Kadita, with Peggy Lipton, the other mulatto chick, who's talking to her boyfriend, talking about the difference in life. I'm on a private jet for the first time. I'm 27, making $8,000 a week doing a thing.
Out of rehab.
I got to go to rehab because, because of blow. And taking a swing at a cop.
Yeah.
And Tyson didn't win. And he likes it. Man, I thought Tyson would win that too, but shit, man. He really talk like that. He gets me in a limousine. This actually happened. I'm at the Pierre Hotel a half an hour before he says to me, I get in a limousine with him, his daughter Kadita, some business guy, a white guy, whatever, a white broad he's fucking who's 23. They all had probably like, and fucking kiddies are like this too. They ran out to look at us because they were our age. Like Quincy would come with a white chick, smoking hot, not allowed to look at us. looking down. And,
wow.
He invited us to a club where we're at his table.
How old were his daughters?
Rashida is the one from Parks and Recreation. Katrina is the older one.
But at the time,
At the time, she was 29. And
so he's with his daughters with chicks younger than his fucking daughters?
I'm going to say they were maybe...
Or the same age?
Pretty much.
What a fucking animal.
And then the chick he's fucking gets up to use the bathroom. Again, this is a culture thing. Gets up to use the bathroom, and he says, "Are you going to water your Lily?" I'm like, "Lily? I got a pussy, I guess." Right in front of his daughter. I had a bet on the Packer-Cowboy NFC Championship game. As we get higher up, I lose the game. And Kadita, so I'm going to call my boyfriend. He's in Bel Air. I'm making plans for the ladder. She fucking $4,000 phone calls for 4 hours, and I felt like she wanted to talk to me. I wanted who won the Packer. Can you ask your boyfriend to the Packer game? And she goes, "Tupac, who's winning the Packer game?" And she was dating Tupac Shakur. She talked to Tupac Shakur.
Get the fuck out.
I go, "You're making plans in Bel Air? What a fag." But we get in the limousine to go to the thing. And you can tell I'm excited. He's like, "Hey, I remember this first time, too." I'm like, "Oh, shit."
Maybe Quincy had fucking Tupac shot for fucking his daughter.
I got to tell you one thing. He didn't seem thrilled about it. He was the fucking editor of Vibe magazine. John, my hand to God. I'm in the limo with him. Tupac and Biggie are on the cover. 8 months before whichever one died first. Tupac, right? Whichever one died first. And you realize I'm telling you, woo. Quincy goes to his daughter who's dating him. Out loud says this: "The motherfucker's both gonna be dead in a year." He goes, "I tried to get out of this shit. Sinatra and me got the fuck away from guys with guns. Remember what the fuck are they doing?" He goes, "It's bullshit." And he goes, "And Tupac's just a bougie fuck. He grew up in Baltimore with like a liberal arts, which is kind of true." That motherfucker was at that motherfucker what was it? Tunky Brewster's birthday.
That's so funny, dude.
She goes, "Thug laugh, motherfucker."
That is the best. Dude, okay. I think if you took that fucking light and swept it over anybody's life, you'd find some fucking bullshit like that.
He was the best guy of all time. Now, my father's dead. I'm like, when I see my father in the afterlife, a black guy became you. Motherfuckers both gonna be dead in a year. 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 Motherfuckers both gonna be dead in a year.
Man, I looked at my mailbox today.
She sent you another one?
She sent me another one, man.
Got to be joking, man. You know how to roll.
Hey, let's do it. Let's play it.
But what am I doing? I'm fighting the deep state. I'm fighting the swamp. And I said I was doing it, and I'm exposing the swamp. I think if it keeps going the way I'm going, and Ratcliffe is fantastic, if it keeps going the way it's going, I have a chance to break the deep state. It's a vicious group of people.